I'm Deb Gottesman, and I am here with Joe Houston, who is one of our 30 stories for 30 years at the Theater Lab. Joe, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you, how did you get involved with the Theater Lab? What was the first thing that you did?
How I got involved, I naturally, me being a DC native, I've always wanted to just like act. I just liked the art, but I never thought it was something that I'll be looking to do in the future. But it was therapeutic for something naturally I used to just do, like dressing up in cosplay costumes. And one of my friends was like, "Hey man, you know that's an art. You might want to like look into that." So I'm in Free Mass Book Club, and I asked Tara, the CEO. I was like, "Tara, do you know any ways I can get into acting? Just something I really want to get into." And she was like, "Hey, we got a partner. It's Theater Lab. Would you really be into it?" And that's how I got connected with Theater Lab.
And what did you do? Do you remember as your first project? I think we connected during the pandemic, right?
Yes, it was pretty unique. Having the other guys that was returning citizens on the call, like telling our stories or making up these environments where we was different people, and it was pretty cool.
When you talk about telling your story, do you think that's especially important? You know, you talked about being in a group with other returning citizens. Why do you think that mattered to you? What made you want to, come back and show up and tell your story?
Well, I think it mattered to tell my story. I think it's just important to like inspire, especially people with my background or just anybody. I think it's just important to just like people to hear your story and learn from it and see other ways that they don't have to just necessarily go through what you had to go through to where I'm at now, but just to uplift and inspire people, motivate people to do the right thing and be positive. My actual introduction was to with JJ class, Intro to Acting, like coming in person, and it really just let me know like this is something I really want to do.
What did you like about JJ's class?
JJ was very like relatable, and it was just fun. He made us get outside the box, like very commit to our objectives, actions. What do you want to do? And it was pretty cool, and it was just so fun. Like the class, the environment. And I was like, wow, this is very fun. So he was just very relatable and a great teacher.
So you are now working with us on King Lear, right?
Yes.
And you all open in a few weeks at the end of March. What's that experience been like?
This is the first like actual like real production when I actually got a role without doing any type of background. I feel like really like I feel important like in this role. Like I feel valued, and the whole brains and operations behind this is just great. To be honest, Deb, I'm just still in awe because I can't believe I'm on set on like with other great actors and just learning from them, and we're just learning off each other and we're feeding each other. So it's just great overall. I can't really explain it.
What does Shakespeare do for you?
To be honest, in the beginning, everybody know William Shakespeare, Romeo, Juliet, a lot of different plays that he has wrote. And I didn't understand it at first. So me getting like investing in a No Fear Lear book, me doing a further homework, just probably watching being careful what I watch, but just watching different ways to get a better understanding of, okay, what's going on. I'm just like, wow, like Shakespeare is so unique. Like this guy is like dangerous behind that pencil. Was a creator. For people should come to see this, it should just be great to come see other actors from different backgrounds, lots of different backgrounds. We got politicians, we got returning citizens, we got teachers, we got people from and a great director as well. And we just all are true to the art and just ready to perform something great.
And you're going to be doing it outside with no lights, right? What's the concept for this?
So we will be lighting the scene with flashlight. So that's going to be pretty cool. This is the first ever like real deal big play I ever done. So I'm really interested for whatever. And I heard rain or shine, we're out there. So I'm about the elements anyway. So I'm just excited, to light the show, whatever I need to do to just make this show great.
So, Joe, I know what you do with your nightlife because you're here at Theater Lab rehearsing King Lear. But tell me about what you do in your day life.
So right now, what I do in my day life, I go to school at Georgetown for entrepreneurship. And I'm also the founder and CEO of We Fit DC. So basically, it's a wellness movement where we basically change lives, going to a lot of underserved areas and underprivileged areas in Washington, DC.
And who are some of your partners?
I'm partnered with Martha's Table, Far Southeast, some government agencies as like DPR, few others as well. The list is long.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for all that great work. I also just wanted, I learned recently that you have something else really exciting coming up in your life on March 18th. And I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to share what that was going to be.
All my life, I thought I was like a ninja, and I'm athletic. I'm a personal trainer. And March 18th, I fly down to San Antonio, Texas, to compete on American Ninja Warrior. So I'm excited.
Well, I can't wait to cheer for you. Well, thank you so much, Joe, for joining us here. It's great to have you, and we're so honored that you are a part of our 30-year history, and you're such a special story. Also want to give a shout out to our partners in Life Stories, Free Minds Book Club and Writing Workshop. For many reasons, a fantastic organization, but also we're so grateful that they led us to you. So thanks, Joe.
Thank you.